Hey, what's up guys, this is RandomStar22364 and today we will be taking a look at Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid Volume 9. This is the spine, and this is the back. Fair word of warning, this book does get kinda lewd, and even though it says rated for teen, there's a little bit of nudity in here. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up before getting into this. So if you're kind of squeamish about that kind of stuff, I would suggest leaving the video and checking out any of my other manga reviews, or just watching the anime, or checking out the rest of my YouTube videos. I've got over 500, so there's plenty of content to check out. Or watch the Ancient Mage's Bride manga that I did. Anyways, so Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid Volume 8. I gotta be honest with you guys, this cover feels a little misleading. I really thought that there would be a bunch of stories about Lukuwa and Shota and Kobayashi and Toro. There's only really one, and it's at the end, so that's a little bit misleading. And yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But the story is pretty good, so let's get into the story. Alright, so to begin, the first story is about Toro and wanting to do some fashion for Miss Kobayashi because she thinks her clothing is boring. Pretty tame little story. They go around to this one place and everyone says, you should check out this place, and Toro's like, nah, it's boring, and we see the Super Smash Brothers symbol on a cute anime girl, and in her underclothing, which isn't bad, I'm not going to lie. She is quite attractive, but she's not bad, she's just drawn that way. So the next story is about Toro and wanting to make new food for her family, and she is able to do that. And the food is pretty good, and then they get bored of it. And she learns how to make something from her father. I really hope we see more of Toro and her father, because I feel like it's an interesting dynamic, and I want to see more of it. Because it seems like her father is pretty chill. Heads up, this is the lewd part. We must skip, we could just skip this whole storyline. Basically, Lukuwa wants to mate, and she can't. So we'll just skip over all that, because I kind of like YouTube, and I don't want to get kicked off. This story is kind of lame. It's about, all the dudes. Lukuwa's kind of hot. And all the dudes. And Fafnir just wants to build a computer that is really powerful or something lame. This one is about Kobayashi wanting to get a promotion and really working hard to get that promotion, and she gets it. And then it goes into a storyline about something to do with dragons. I know that part. And yeah, so basically the dragons just want to make sure that Kobayashi is going to take good care of the dragons, but she's already done, so it's kind of unnecessary if you ask me. But anyway, this one's actually kind of fun. So Toro sheds her skin, and it turns into a kind of a clone of Toro without really the personality. And she sheds a whole bunch, and she has a bunch of clones doing work and stuff, and it's kind of weird and strange, and there's some pretty cool imagery, and a bunch of dragons. Imagine how helpful that would be if you had a bunch of clones of you helping out around your house. Then there's this kind of weird one with cars. It's not bad, but it's just kind of weird. I mean, it is weird seeing cars and kind of this dragon. I guess I don't know. I guess cars are weird, I guess. I think what I really mean by that is this story has taken place in Japan, and has more of a fantasy element, so it's kind of weird seeing something more modern in it. Like cars, usually they fly around and they're able to do cool things. Now it's just hanging out in a totally not Toyota Camry, Prius, whatever Nissan thing. Because that totally looks like, hang on, it's not focusing at all. That totally looks like the Toyota logo. But anyways, not claiming copyright or anything, I just think it's kind of weird. And Elma's got some weird rival issues. Although she's really strong, she's able to lift the car. Like, here, let's go back one page real quick. Yeah, I'm not messing with dragons. They can lift cars. That is pretty. And the storyline's actually kind of cool. So it takes place with Lukawa and Shota, and really goes more into Lukawa's character, and just the pure size of Lukawa. That's Lukawa, and that's Toro. And Toro is huge, so yeah, definitely not messing with Lukawa. And basically, it just says Lukawa is so powerful, she doesn't really want to get involved in war and stuff. And to me, it was really heartfelt, and then you have the whole goofiness to it at the end with her and her body. But anyways, I really enjoyed it overall. I think there are some elements that could have been changed or altered, but overall, I really enjoyed it. It's always fun reading about these characters and them having fun. I really hope they go more into Toro, and her father, and Lukawa, and her backstory a little bit. I think, I don't even remember his name. Fafnir and his friend are kind of lame. I mean, they're just, to me, they're really stereotypical. One's a really stereotypical nerd, I guess otaku from Japan, and the other one's kind of dark and weird, so I don't know, to me they're just not very interesting, but all the other characters are interesting. One character that I kind of hope gets expanded upon is Kana. I know she has her own manga, however, it would be cool to see her fleshed out a little more in the Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid books. I'm very excited for the next book, which will be coming out sometime in March, so I'll definitely pick that up and do a review on it. And anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This is Ryan SRT264. Signing out, my amigos. Peace! Have a great day today. Oh, excuse me. A promise is a promise, and I fulfilled my promise. I hope you enjoy the videos.